Hi everybody, just a really quick video about the start of modding on Stalker 2 on PC. Remember, it is very early days, but if you're wondering, well, where am I going to get my mods for Stalker 2? At the moment, there are mods there already, and you're going to be looking at moddb.com. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below these videos, although there's not many kind of official links in the file section at the moment on ModDB for Stalker 2. There's a few links below the game description. And then obviously the Nexus Mods as well has got quite a few mods. And what I'll do is I'll put a link to both of these in the description below the video. I cannot stress enough that if you haven't done any modding before of games, that you have to remember that if you mod a game, you can significantly change its stability. So it might crash a lot, and you might lose things like your save game, and you may well have to reinstall as well. Now, a really good thing with Stalker 2 is that it does have cloud saves, so you will have a little bit of backup there. But it's very possible with lots of mods to create a situation in a story-driven game or a quest-driven game like Stalker 2 where you can break the main quest lines or side quests, so you can't actually complete it. Imagine a situation where, I don't think there's one at the moment, but there will be in time an admin mod where you can spawn in whatever you like. So you'll be able to spawn in quest items before you're actually meant to get them. And that can lead to all sorts of problems, which might mean you can't finish the game on that particular save. So modding is a double-edged sword. You know, you can do wonderful things with modding, but you have to remember that there often is a price to pay, especially in the very early days. Because you can have things like the game can be updated, which will break mods, and then you're relying on the mod creators having the time to then update their mods and then test them. A lot of the time mods can't be completely tested for all the different things, so you may have a mod that you use for 75% of the game, and it's only when you get to the end of the game that this mod crashes the game and things like that. Luckily, Stalker 2 is officially supporting mods on PC, and I'd imagine they are going to be coming to Xbox and PlayStation as well. Don't know quite how that's going to happen at the moment. Probably in a similar way that it happened with the Legends of the Zone trilogy when that came out on console for the original games, where they kind of support some basic mods, which should be interesting. But I'll cover that when it actually happens. But for now, it's Stalker 2 on moddb.com, and it's Nexus Mods as well. Most of the mods appear to be downloading and installing them manually, and they seem to be fairly simple as well. So what you're kind of going to be doing is you're going to be finding the mod that you want to work on, say like Grog's Modular Mutants Health mod, going through the instructions, downloading it manually to PC. I highly recommend you create a folder on your PC called something like Stalker 2 Modding, and when you download a mod, you download it into a folder there so that you can extract it locally on your PC. So before you actually put it into your game files and clutter your game files with all these different things, you can have a read of any instructions and have a good feel of what is involved and what is included in the mod. And at that point, you can then copy the files you want to your game file, which will be somewhere like, say on my computer, it's Xbox Games, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, Windows, and you go into Stalker 2, you go into Content, you go into Packs, and then you'll either have it or you'll create a folder which is tilde, the little squiggly line, mods, and you put your mod.packs in that file. If you're on Steam, it will be something like, I can probably show you what it would be like actually. If you're on Steam, it would be whatever, probably your C drive, probably, and it would be Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then it would be there. Then it would say Stalker 2 in that particular bit. So I'm very excited about that there's so many mods available already. But remember, please bear in mind that modding is that double-edged sword. You can have wonderful things you can do with it, but it can also ruin your game as well. So create multiple save files. So hopefully this is useful. I'll put all the links in the description below this video. If you've enjoyed it, hit like. Once you're on the same, press subscribe. And of course, I'll see you again soon.